Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Anna Puspita Sandi, but you can call me Anna. I'm a college student of Aisyah Bandung University, and my student ID number is 302020037. I'm here today to discussing about TOEFL tips and trick material about structure skills section, skill 1 to 3. This lecture will take about 15 minutes each. So let's begin our studies. Start with Basmalah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I hope you guys can focus and understand what I'm going to present today. I have some strategies for you guys, so you want to listen to this, okay? First, study the sentence. Your purpose is to determine what is needed to complete the sentence correctly. Then study each answer based on how well it completes the sentence. Eliminate answers that do not complete the sentence correctly. Third, do not try to eliminate incorrect answers by looking at the answers. The incorrect answers are generally correct by themselves. The incorrect answers are generally incorrect only when used to complete the sentence. Fourth, never leave any answers blank. You must be sure to answer each question even if you are unsure of the correct response. And the last is don't spend too much time on the structure question. Be sure to leave adequate time for the written expression question. Firstly, this talk will be divided into three main parts. So, as you can see at this slide, skill number 1, subject and verb. You have to know what the verb is, what the subject is, and what the to be is. The subject is like I, you, we, they, he, she, it. Verb is like what you do in daily, like sleep, talk, eat, run, walk, sleep, and others. And to be is like is, am, are, was, and were. You must remember, in one sentence, at least should contain one subject and one predicate, which is can be verb or can be to be. When you face the question about structure, you must be able to analyze the sentence. Is subject or verb one of them missing or both? Let me read this slide for you. A sentence in English must have at least one subject and one verb. The first thing you should do as you read a sentence in the structure section of the TOEFL test is to find the subject and the verb. I have some example for you, like this. Blah, 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 greeted me enthusiastically at the front door. First step, you should analyze the sentence and then the options. We found greeted as a verb, right? So we only need subject. The only one subject in this option is my friends. So the correct answer is my friends. My friends greeted me enthusiastically at the front door. If we analyze, option A is incorrect because it is adjective. Option B is incorrect because it is conjunction or connector. And the last question, option D, the last option D is incorrect because it is an object. Now let's move on to skill number 2, object of preposition. What is preposition? Preposition is a conjunction or connector. They usually used to describe direction, time, position, and others. For example, in, on, at, by, behind, beside, above, and others is followed by a noun or pronoun that is called an object of preposition. If a word is an object of a preposition, it is not a subject. Straight to example. In 1975, the first successful space probe to blah 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 beginning to send information back to Earth. We analyze the beginning as verb, right? So we only need the subject. The correct answer is C, Venus was. Why we use was in this sentence? Because beginning as to be as verb cannot stand alone without verb ing. So Venus was beginning is subject and verb. Turn to last skill. Skill number 2, present participles. A present participle is the ing form of the verb. The present participle can be two. First, part of the verb. It is part of the verb when it is accompanied by some form of the verb be. Second, an adjective. It is an adjective when it is not accompanied by some form of the verb be. Let's take a look at this question. The first blah 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 appeared during the last period of the dinosaur reign. We analyze appear as a verb, right? So we only need a subject. The correct answer is D, flowering plants. Ing in this flowering act as adjective because there is no to be before the word flowering, right? So the subject is flowering plants. Finally, we have finished this discussion about reskill into full structure sentence. I hope you guys can understand what I'm explaining. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for your attention. I'm so sorry if there's any mispronunciation and nervousness while I'm explaining earlier. That's all from me. Thank you guys once again. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.